What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and I'm going to work on the master playbook file today. Some things I need to tidy up, and I figure if anybody want to come and hang, they can. Want to work on some things, going to help out my current dynasty. Going to work on some Flexbone stuff, and who knows what I may get into. But I wanted to kind of go deep into the weeds of just updating my playbook, just making it better so everybody else can use it, and hopefully some of these changes will be for everybody's benefit. Let me see here. I'll get everybody a chance to get in here, and then we'll get started. Let's see. Okay. Let me just make a couple of adjustments here. I sent out a link to the NCAA 06 Discord in the playbook editor channel. That way, if anybody wants to hang, go there, they can. But anyway, come in here. Welcome in, Josh. I'm glad you're able to come in. You're my go-to guy, my partner in crime with this playbook stuff. Before you get going, quick question. Who you got winning tonight? The 49ers. They're the better team. But until somebody beats Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and Kelsey, I got to go with the Chiefs. As much as I hate to say it, I just can't stand the whole shtick of what they're doing. But I think the 49ers are due. I think they just got the better overall team. Welcome in, Laveris. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and just get started. What I'm going to work on, first of all, I'm going to do some Flexbone updates. That's the offense that I'm running in my current dynasty, and I'm going to work on some plays. Just try to make them better. I actually updated quite a few of these. I think in version 5 or 6, I'll have to check my my list right here. But for whatever reason, I'm not really enjoying the pass plays, so either I just didn't do them well or what, I'm not really sure. But hopefully I can update some of that today. So what I'm going to do is just start for the very first formation, Flexbone normal, and just kind of work my way down and just go from there and see if I can update some stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let me go over to, as you can see up here, this is version 7. I know you can barely read it. It's a great app, but this is version 7 of the playbook, and I have done a few different things to version 7, just a few plays. I done this a couple of weeks ago, and then I quit, and so I'm going to try to get back into it today. So I'm going to go up to Flexbone. We're going to go normal, and I'm just going to go through play by play just to make sure I'm happy with it. So like triple option counter, that's a great play. I don't really need to miss anything with that. Seam attack, we need to look at that one. Let me go here. Now I have a called it deep attack. Biggest thing I changed was I updated this out route to a swing and the go from the A back to an out, which I think is fine. For whatever reason, I'm just not overly thrilled with it. What I may end up doing, let's see. I may leave it as, I mean, it's fine as is, I think. I got some bigger fish to fry, but overall, I think it's a fine play. It's pretty much just deep attack from gun spread, but it's in Flexbone normal, so I think I may just move on. Triple option, that's fine. Fullback option, which I think we call a BB option now, that's fine. Option pass, I I made a couple adjustments to these routes. I need to use this play more. I'm scared to death to throw it because our quarterbacks just can't make any decent throws this season. But I'm okay with that adjustment. I got to practice this play more to see what's more useful in terms of the routes. These option passes, hardly anybody uses them. But maybe I can make better use of them down the road. One thing I did do was speed option, which was called quick option. I tried to do something really weird with this one, and it did not work. I learned that whoever the main runner is in a play, in this case, it's technically this A back. If you try to switch it to somebody else, I think I tried to do like a power option with the other A back, and it did not work. So I'm going to leave that as is. So I reverted back to the original play quick option, but I'm going to call it still speed option. So, are you editing the pass plays to become shorter attacks since your quarterbacks have terrible pass rating? Yeah, kind of, sort of. I don't know. Well, I care more about just making every pass play solid and just doable. That way I can feel comfortable. It's like, yes, I can go ahead and just pick that play, and I'm going to be fine with it. That's why I'm just kind of going scrubbing through all of these again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. So here we got BB dive. That's fullback dive. There's nothing wrong with it. Wingback corners, I changed that to AB corners. I made this adjustment. Um, I like the ability to roll out. I always forget that I have this play. I need to use this a little bit more. Roll out here. What I may try to do is maybe do a wheel route right here. That could be doable. Well, no, I can't do that because this guy right here, he needs this flag route to help him out get open against zone. Uh, I may just leave it as is. I think it's okay. I think it just may move on. Again, the flex bone formations and plays have been by far the hardest to fool with, to update, because I just don't use the offense enough, and I don't know what's best other than I just know which route combos are great, which routes in general are great. So I'm going to keep on going. So we got fullback counter. I didn't make any adjustments to the other than I just updated the blocking. So that's better. That's fine. I don't need to make any adjustments there. Let's go to P roll right. I didn't make any adjustments on this one, but I feel like I may need to do something a little bit different. I think what I may do is let me look at the other play actions here. There's a PA boot left and this one. I think for this one, I'm going to make some adjustments. So let's go. Let me go gun spread. I always just kind of know where a lot of these certain routes are at, and I'm just kind of used to it. Let's see. I'm going to go deep attack. This is going to be like my normal PA boot play that we have in the other formations from under center. So I'm going to go ahead and make this switch here. So we can do play action over here. I'm going to turn this and probably to like a little out route for the A back. That way it gets Hickson going and it gets Briggs going. I could do a flat route, but that just makes it more just zone friendly, not man and zone friendly. So I think I'm going to turn this into like a little out. I need to find a decent out route. I know we got the custom hot routes, like you could do these types of routes, but I'm going to try to. I've had some issues with these. I don't know, Josh. It's not on you or anything. I noticed a couple of routes. For example, it's Flexbone slot. I turned one of these plays. I got an out route that I think it's vertical. I used an out route from over here, and it gets picked all the time. I don't know if it's just because of the route or my quarterback's so bad. I'm guessing it's probably my quarterback's so bad. Either way, let's just pick an out route right here. So I know where I'm going to go. I'm going to go shotgun ace. Hopefully he's not too deep on this one. But we're going to go half middle choice. I should know where these are at by now. These names, I'm not using. Double out. There we go. I like this out route pretty good. And I'm going to change his eligibility. So I hope that's not too short. We're going to find out. I don't think it is, but we could test that later. This one right here, I may do. What's a good idea? I'm trying to think. A corner. We can have him attack this area. I may could do like a basic post. What I want to do with this guy right here is I'm going to go to loaded playbook, which is ours, so version 7 right now. I'm going to go to ace normal. And I'm going to go PA boots. Where's it at? PA rollout, I guess. This right here. This is a great cover, a good man beater and a good cover 3 and 4 zone beater. So I'm going to do that. From here, what can I do? Let's see, interesting. I'll check the routes. Condense them all open. Okay. What's a good idea? Maybe a dig of some sort? Maybe or a post? We can try one. Let me go to ace 4 wide receiver trips. I'm going to go P rollout. I was almost wanting to use this route over here, but I may do this right here. Yeah, I'm thinking it's just my quarterback. I mean, he's made some just horrendous throws this year. I don't know if this crosser is going to get too conflicted with this goat route. It may end up doing that, so I may have to change that one to something else. This could be. I may do a basic post instead. I know what we're going to do. Let's go gun. Ace twins. Wide receiver, not that one. Wide receiver, deep post. I like this is probably my favorite post route in the game. It's a little shorter. It's not as steep. It's just a little bit better man beater, and it may work for this one right here. I kind of like that spacing better. I like that. So I think that's what we're going to stick with for now. That way it gives me a basic play action play I can use, hopefully more often. So what we're going to do is going to come down here. We'll go 7. We'll go flexbone normal. And this is PA roll right. PA roll right. I'm going to leave the name as is. So what did we do? I'm going to have to decrease this. Do something like that. There we go. So what do we do? Slant out for X. Or wide receiver 1, my bad. I'm thinking West Coast terminology there. Let's go post. Halfback 2. Then we got out. Halfback 1. Just so I can just go back and read the history of kind of what's happening with this play, because I can sort and filter and I can kind of look at the history of any play that I've updated. And then we're going to go with wide receiver 2. So I think I've made that play a little bit better. We're going to try that out, and the next time I play, we're going to save that. We're going to come up here and save this. Let's see what's next. So we've done that one. Fullback option's fine. Wingback angle, let me see if I've done something to that. Or am I looking at the wrong one? Oh, I'm in the slot. No wonder. There we go. Wingback row right. So we got wingback inside. So here's, if I can ever figure this out, I'm going to be praised forever. Not really. But these wingback runs, the wingback inside, around, lead, and sweep, the biggest problem with these is the backside guard just gets shoved back every single time. It's almost like the only time you need to call these plays is when you're going up against an odd front, like a 3-4 or a 3-3-5. But if you got a defensive tackle on that guard, he's going to get shoved back and it's going to blow the play up. So let me just go look here, see what I've. So wing back inside. So this is the play where I need to fix this. This did not go well. This AB option, I think this, let me just look here. AB option, then AB screen. So yeah, so this AB option is not this basic run. It just did not work. I don't think it did very well. I'm going to have to test that though. It is that one. Let me go test that. Once we go through a couple of formations, I'm going to go back and test that. So I need to write down this note or I'll forget to test it. Oh, I don't have to. I go through every single one. Never mind. I don't have to do that. So I'm going to leave that as is. I think I tried to do this in slot, and it just did not work well. I don't think it's because I switched out the running back who's supposed to carry it or run it, but we'll see. So let me look at the screenplay. I probably need to use the screen more. I think the blocking on this one, I tried once and almost got picked off. And I got this guard going out. I don't know what the deal is there. I probably need to switch these. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. So let me go. What screen do I have that goes to that side? I'm in the loaded playbook. Let me look here. Twins. Do I have one for bunch? I don't think I got a screen in here, do I? I don't think there's any screens in this. I'm just trying to think of a halfback on the left. Gun two back slot, maybe? Screen. Nope, we got it on that side. Okay, I don't think that's a big deal. I just need a swing over here. So what kind of swing do I have from under center that goes to the left? Like slot wheel from ace wide trips. Let's just do that. I'm going to go back to the default playbook. Go ace wide trips. We'll go to slot wheel right there. And I want to do this, and I want to do this, and I'm going to give him that. This guy's going to block. I'm going to do a pass block with the guard. And I'm going to have this guy block. So I need to find a basic blocking route. Just a run block of some sort. I'd like to have one that's a little bit more elongated. Like, I think an ace bunch. Let me look here. Like, this right here would be really good, maybe. So let me go to halfback draw from ace bunch. Down here. So something like... See, that's a completely different route than this one. Let me try this one. I'm going to go here. I'm going to change his eligibility. I hope that's, again, you can see over here, the block is a little bit slanted to the left. So that's what I'm hoping comes from this. If not, I can always motion him over and we could be fine. We'll see. But I think that's going to be a nice little screen. So what I could do here is I'm going to change this guy to a go. So let's go do that. Let's just go find a go route. I'm in ace bunch. Let me go to like ace spread. Or yeah, ace slot. It's fine. Let's go PA. PA halfback out. And we'll go here. Do something like that. Then we got two good little man beaters. I think that's going to work out fine. Now, I don't know what that number 1 is. That's new to me. That's interesting. Either way, I think we're good to go there. So I've made that a little bit better, so hopefully I can use it more. So let me go here. Oops, let me go back. Go here, and we're going to go AB screen. And we're going to go leave the name as is. So halfback 2, let's just go run block. Halfback 2. If I put in the right thing correctly, let me go here. There we go. Halfback 2, and then we have swing with the fullback. A left guard. Let me go ahead and put that one in. We got a pass block with the left guard. A go with halfback 1, and that's it. We'll save that, so hopefully I made that a little bit better. Let me go back to flexbone normal. Next up, wing back around. So what do I have now? It's A back around. And again, this backside guard just does not do a very good job. It just struggles with it, and I don't know what to do about it. I've changed the route. Like, you can look, it's the same route as any other run block. It's the most basic run block route in the game, and he still struggles. So I don't know how to fix that. And the play is meant for this kid right here. I almost want, and they got it as a reverse. Maybe that's the reason why. What happens if let me go to default. Yes, let me go back to flex bone over here. Let me go to like the wing back inside, standard run. Let's try and see if this is a standard run. Let's see if that just changes anything. I don't know if it will. Roll out, pass, draw, reverse, option, run. Let me do standard run. Update that. Let me go ahead and I'm going to just leave it as is. And maybe that'll be good enough. I don't know. Now this blocker right here, I'm not a fan of how he does that. Let me go and fix this. I just want straight blocking. Just keep it simple. So let's just leave it as that. Let me just go right here. I'm going to go standard run. Oops, wrong one. AB around. Yeah, we're going to test and see if that helps or hurts it. The play type. Let's try. Let's see. Right tackle. Oh, yeah. Let me just do standard run. Can't type today. Play type. And then run block, right tackle. Update, yeah, I clicked that, yeah, for sure. And do that, click save. Click save, and let's see if that helps it or not. Again, I don't know, but we'll definitely test it, especially against a 4-down front. And we'll see if that right guard keep pushed around. Wingback flats, I just changed the curl flats, and all I did there, we still got the flats, and we got a wheel route just to give you something up the middle. Other than that, I think that's fine if you're into curl flats. Let's go on to the next one. AB lead. This is it says it's standard run. So I don't know if that play type's going to make any changes or not. I'm just not really sure. But again, this guard right here, I almost want to make him pull. I don't know what else to do to make him just not get shoved back every single time. So I don't know how to fix it, but we can go back and test it later. So I'm going to just move on to the next one. BB Sting, we don't have to do anything here. PA Boot left. I've got this guy on a flat. I actually need to change this to something else. We need the backside blocker with a halfback. I like the post. This flat kind of gets away of this corner or comeback route. So I feel like I need something kind of going over here. Maybe another dig or something. Just a little man beater come over here maybe. Just kind of distract. Or I can do a... Let me go look here. Maybe I can find a slant curl. That could be good as a center beater. Because this entire play is meant for the two outside receivers. I was trying to find, I think... Let me just go find one really quick. Not really looking for that. This is the slow part. Is if you can't find the route you're looking for, you just have to go look for it. And there are a lot of plays in here for sure. I'm not really seeing it. I think Ace Bunch may have something though. Ooh, that fade delay may be nice. Let's do the fade delay. Let's go Ace. Unless there's... Oh, I know. I know where it's at. I know exactly what I'm looking for. Gun Ace Twins right there, flanker corner. That just shows you I've been playing this game for way too long. When I know where some of these routes are at. I'm going to go Gun Ace Twins. And flanker corner. I like this route right here. Gives you something like that. Either that or maybe that fade delay might be better. It may clear the tackle a little bit better. So I actually think I may do that instead. I think that makes a little bit more sense. Let me just go back and do that. Let's go Ace Bunch. Fade delay. And we'll try that. I think that may come out a little bit better. So that's the only change I made, I think. Let me go right here. PA. Boot. Left. And angle. It's technically an angle route, so we'll just go with that. Halfback 2. It's the only change I made there, so we're going to go ahead and save it. So let me go back up to normal. Wing, lead, sting. So we got one left, and again, it's a sweet play. It's still a standard run, but again, this backside guard just keeps getting shoved around, and I don't know how to fix it. And what makes it a little harder is the location of your halfbacks. If he was like right here where a typical fullback was, then I would do fullback over or something. But this quarterback route is designed for this route, if that makes sense. So it just makes things a little bit more difficult. So one day I'll figure something out and we can do something more with these plays. But I feel like, you know, at least a fourth of the flexbone formations is nothing but these wingback runs that just don't work well. One day I will get that fixed. So I think we're done with flexbone normal for now. Again, we'll test it. Let's go to flexbone slot. And then once I get done with that, I think we'll go into the game and we'll test some of it, and then we'll go back. I'm not going to try to get through all 6 flexbone play or formations today. I think it just takes too long. Just a lot of back and forth and testing. I'll try to get as much as I can for as long as I can stand it. I like to come in here and try to work on it for a couple hours before I got to call it quits and probably go watch that Super Bowl, I guess. So let's go to slot. Triple option counter, that's fine. Flank or wide receiver middle. The only thing I have done, I think I turned this into a flat and this into a dig. So what I want to do is make it a little bit better. I'm going to turn this post route into that big crosser from Ace Trips. Ace 4 wide receiver trips. P rollout. I'm going to change this and this to that. This is just a much better crosser than that post for that particular situation, especially against man. So now you notice this deep dig is a little bit too close for this crosser. I like to have some spacing in most of my passing concepts. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them you want good route spacing. So I want to change this to something else. Probably just a smaller dig, and I want to go to one that I know I can kind of rely on, and that is out of gun. unless I changed it to something else. Let me go to gun normal. Tight end delay, and I switched it to something else, didn't I? So let me go to, no, that's the default. Which one am I thinking of? Let me go to gun normal. Tight end cross, that's it. Tight end cross right here. Make it a little bit shorter dig, give a little bit more space between the crosser and that. This is a flat. I actually, let's see, this is going to be a, yes, I'm actually okay with that. This is a right hash play. This is a flat, good zone beater. Zone beater, you got a man, you got a man, you got a man. So I think that is the only thing I really needed to change. And let me just make sure this is a flat route before I move on. Let me go find a flat route here. I think I got one under arrows. Let's just look at arrows. 2238. This is a little bit different. 2207, 2328. Let me just go ahead and fix that. It's still a flat route. I don't think that's going to really change there. I just want to make sure that it is an actual flat route. I probably went with something else, like a flat route that went to the right, but I think that's going to work fine. So let me go. We'll go here, and then we'll go flex bone. Flex bone slot. This is wide receiver middle. I could switch it to like switch, but I'm not going to. Wide receiver middle's fine. Cross. I'm going to call it deep cross because there's a difference. Deep cross, wide receiver 1. Flat to halfback 1. And I'm just call it dig with wide receiver 2. Now, whether I'll use these plays anytime soon, again, just kind of depends on my quarterback, but we'll see. I think I made it better, though. Next up, go down here. Triple option weak. I'm in the wrong formation altogether. Let's go up here. Flex bone slot. So triple option should be next. That was perfectly fine. Curl flats. I gave this one an angle route just to give you a little zone beater, a little center beater right there. I assume he can get around that right tackle okay. I've never really tested it. We can try that a little bit later. But otherwise, I like kind of what I'm trying to do there. Fullback dive, that's fine. PA roll right. I updated this. This is a post. This is a crosser. I may switch this back over to that little slant out. Make it really no different than what we just created in Flexbone normal. So I'm going to go back to gun, ace, slant outs. I always have the hardest time finding this one. There it is. I'm going to change that. And that's all I want to change there. All that looks fine. Let me come down here. PA roll right. Slant out. Wide receiver 1. And that's all I want to change there. So I've made it a little bit better. It used to be like a delayed route. Those delayed off-play action, those delayed routes aren't too bad. But I think the flat just works a little bit better. Now, I can change this back to an out. That's right. We needed to do that. I'm going to change this to an out. Now it becomes a better man beater instead of just a man, or instead of just a zone beater. So let me come down here. Outs. Halfback 1. And I don't know if anybody can, I know I don't have any volume on in terms of like the sound, but when we get into the game, I'm going to ask if you guys can hear the sound, because for some reason the audio was just not turned on when I was doing my live stream yesterday. And then I think I figured out what the problem was, but I still need to test a little bit later, so I hope I don't forget to ask you that. All right, we're going to save that. We're going to come up in here and save. Fullback option, that's fine. Let's go to wingback angle. P roll rides. BB option. It should be AB fade. This is just a basic, to be honest, it's kind of like a wide corner concept, like an air raid concept. Yeah, Lavers, I probably was talking too much. You know me, I kind of just talk every second, it seems. So everybody's probably paying attention to what I was saying. But I'll definitely have it turned up. And I goofed up on the Madden stream yesterday. I had it way too loud. I should have tested earlier. And I thought I turned it down, but apparently I didn't do a good enough job. But we don't have to worry about that because I'm not going to play that game for a while. Man, that's game's got some issues. So we are here. I think I got this as a fade or a go. Angle. I think all this is fine. I'm not going to change anything there. Sting is fine. Trap. I think I now have it just as a counter. I fixed the blocking. We're good. Slant flare. I need this to be something different. Where is that one route? I think it's out of the flex bone. I know it's out of the pro formations. Let me go find it. See if it's here somewhere. Right there, tight end corner. I want to change that slant to this type of slant. I think it just works a little bit better. So we're going to try that. I think this is a flat route. It doesn't look like a flat route, but I think it's a flat route. Let me go to tight end corner. Flex bone. Wide. Tight end corner. Right there. I want to change it to that. A lot better man beater than a basic slant route. I'll pay you to not play Madden. Yeah. Yes, by all means. Gosh, I just wanted to like kind of get excited for the Super Bowl, and that was the idea I had. But I just didn't think the game was going to be that bad. I enjoy fooling with the playbooks, but that's about the extent of it for me. So I think that I have this as a flare route. So this is kind of a left hash play. I need to check this to make sure. So tight end corner, 20. Yes, I do have that as a flat. This is a slant. This should be or a flare. This is a flat. I need to make this something different. What happens here is when you have this guy as a blocker, his defender is just going to sit there. He's got nowhere to go if the guy he is covering isn't going to move, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I need to make this something different. I probably need to make this like a swing, and then we can make this something different. Or some sort. We just got to figure out something there. Let me think. I really like this. Let me go to. There's a play in the pro formations that has that formation or that route in it. It's this right here. See, it's that same slant route. This is a swing. This is a comeback. We've already used it. Actually, we don't have a comeback in this yet. So I think I know what I'm going to do. We're going to go swing here. So let me go back to that one ace. Where's it at? I'm going to have to go look and find it again. Ace wide trips. The one we used earlier. Slot wheel. Slot wheel, if I can find it. Oh, I'm in the wrong formation. That doesn't help. Let's go here. Ace slot wheel. I'm going to go back here. Do fix that. Do that. I'm going to have this guy do a comeback. So let me go to shotgun. Two back slot, half back circle. I always know that's the best one to use. Right there. And for here, I may do that big crosser again because I think it's just really cool. Or I could do a post. I think I may do a post instead. Let's just do a basic post. Where's a basic one on the left side? We all know the most famous left post in the game. A slot, deep outs. If I can find it, there we go. And we'll use this one right here. Good zone beater. This could be a cover 0 beater and against cover 2 and 3 and a little bit of 4. Man beater, zone beater. So I think the spacing is pretty decent there. But the whole play is actually meant for this little slant route. It's a really killer route to throw to. Again, especially against man. So I'm going to go right here. Let's go ahead and save this while I'm here. Let's change this to slant. Flare. We'll go here. So we're going to do a comeback. Wide receiver 1. Post. Wide receiver 3. Swing. Fullback. Flare. No, I didn't have to touch the flare. We're going to just do a slant. I changed it. Wide receiver 2. Okay, so I think I made that play a little bit better. Let's go there. So what do we got next? Let me go down here. Slant flare, QB sweep. I don't think I actually did anything with this other than I fixed the blocking up the middle because we had a pulling guard that just didn't help things. So that's all. I don't think there's really anything I can do with that. So I'm gonna just leave it as is. QB run, not draw. So let's just move on to the next one. Smash. The only thing I may want to do here is maybe change that back to that little flare route. Or no, I actually like that one as is. That's the one that's like the double move. He sticks to the hitch and then he moves inward. So I think I may leave that. Other than I wouldn't mind turning this into like a go route, just kind of split the safeties. We can try that. Let me go and find. I was looking for like PA fullback seam and an I slot. I was trying to think of one for the fullback. PA fullback seam. PA fullback seam. Where am I missing it? There it is. I'm going to change that. And I forgot to put the eligibility things in here, but I assume everybody knows if a route is being assigned to a halfback that's not a blocking route, that means he's eligible. So I'm not going to go ahead and write that back in. I already forgot some of them anyways. So I think that'd be the only thing I may change there. So I'm going to go smash. Let me make sure that space is out. And I'll just go fullback. And I think that's all I got to change there. Let me go back here. Slot. So we done smash. Again, here's another wingback lead that I just don't really know what to do with. I did change the right tackle block. Made that a little bit better. Let's go to vertical. Vertical, I think this is the route that I may just change back to. Like I may do like the dig instead. Sort of like out of tight end cross, out of shotgun normal. I think we actually may get better results from it. We'll see. Only thing that worries me is this guy right here is blocking, and I don't know what this guy's doing. Do I have? I think that's a flat maybe, so I may have left it as is. What I may want to do is turn this to like a drag. Ooh, yes, let's try that. I think that's a pretty good idea. So what I may do is let's go ace spread corner. What's it called? Safety draw corners. Yes, this is a killer drag. This could be like our center beater and our zone beater coming out of here if you need it. And I can either turn this into something different and have him go somewhere. I don't know. I'm just trying to think what's best. I think I may turn this back into a flare. So let's just do that. I'm going to go. I think I have it under a slot. Quick slants. Let's do this. Gives you a route to work with on this side. Otherwise, I think that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever used that combo before. So we just leave that. Oh, let me go vertical. So what did we change? Flare, fullback, and then drag. Wide receiver 2. Okay, so we're getting closer. Wide receiver corners, I don't think. See, here we got a drag from this one. I think I left it as is. I don't think I actually changed much with this one, but I probably need to do something here. I like the combination. I actually just may leave it. I think I may leave that. I'm a little condensed over here in the middle, especially with this guy going to sit and block. His defender's just going to sit there. And we would have done another drag. So I think I just may leave it as is for now. Let's go AB sweep again. This one's called standard run. The other one, what would they call it as reverse? I did fix the right tackle blocking, so I don't know what else to do about that one. So we're going to just move on. BB screen. Yes, I got a block there. I actually think that all looks good. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to save this. I'm going to make sure this is saved. I'm going to go do that and Do that. So we'll go there. I'm going to go select ISO, and I'm going to put in the ISO that I've been using. And I got to fix these, I think. Let me go ahead and put these in. 4C5 BFF40. And Josh, you and I, we've talked about this. Maybe one day you can somehow keep these saved, because it always goes back to the default ones. And every time you do like a new ISO, you always get like different codes you got to put in. I wouldn't mind if it would save it for you, that we don't have to put it in every single time. So let me go there, go here. Let me go here, and Playbook version 7, and it says it's successfully imported. Nice. So we're going to go right here. I'm going to bring this over right here. Let's crank up this bad boy and see if we can get a tune out of this trombone.
EA Sports. It's in a game.
Do that. Let's see. But it doesn't read from that. Oh, I thought I had a... Let me go hit here. So what we're going to do is come out of here. Let's just go... Oops, let me take that off. Let me go back here. We'll go practice mode. We'll just do that. We'll do here. Speed her up. The power of the emulator. You can speed things up. Change the base of the different next mod. Let's see. Okay, flexbone normal. So we just kind of went through everything. Triple deep attack. I didn't change anything with it. I didn't change it with triple. BB option, option pass. I didn't. So I went back to speed option. So the problem I have with this play, and I don't know really how to fix it, is again, the design pitch man is this guy right here. And if there was a blocker right here, that would be great. But this guy can really just crash the scene on this one. See, like, I can go here and flip it, but it doesn't flip the direction of the run. It does, but it also flips the guy who's going to handle it. So what I'm going to do is just go back to the way it was and do that. So notice, here's another thing. I don't know if this is a glitch in the game, but this is one of the few plays where when you flip the direction of the run, you got to do the exact opposite. So if you think you're going to go option over here, if you're going to run in that direction, you think you would hit triangle and right, but no, you got to hit triangle and left to go that direction. If I hit triangle and right, guess what? Now you're going to the left. It's just one of the few run plays in the game where it does that. I don't know why it does it, but it does. So let's go over here to the right. Let me see, was this right guard get blasted? Gosh, how many times have I said that this year in our dynasty? I'm going to try to back him out. See, he got blasted again. Oh, I went the wrong way. Good job, Al. But I didn't really touch this play other than, let's just go over here. Okay, so that play works fine as long as the blocking is there, and nothing you can really do about the blocking. You just got to hope it block. You know, they block well. So let me go to the next one. Speed option, we're good. BB dive, AB corners. I didn't really change anything there. Fullback counter. I need to change the name of that. That's right. Let me write that down. Normal. Fullback counter. Just put that in quotations. I'll go back and fix that later. All right, PA roll right. Let's go ahead and test this out. We'll come over here. So they're going zone. I want to try cover 2. Typical Arthur throw there. Let's see. That looks like they're going man. There we go. Like, not a bad throw there. Let me just test. Oh, ooh, he got too wide open. I was expecting him to get so wide open there. We'll come over here. I'm just going to get down. We're going zone. Cover 2. I want to hit a cover 3. Let me back out. Let me test this route over here against cover 3, and we'll move on. P, roll ride. Let's do a cover 3 or 4. Doesn't matter. We're going to hit this out route. Oh, good play by McNeil. Let me try that again. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. That's why I chose that route, because it's great against play action. You can hit cover 3 and cover 4 with it. So I think this play much better. I'm going to use this more. I don't know if I could have done something different with this post route. I probably need to turn that to a go instead. Like, if we go, let me just try something. I'm going to go cover 0. That may be better as a go. Let me try this again. Ah, that's a good hit. Let me try. And I'm getting sacked every time. I don't know if that may need to be a go, or maybe I need to do a wheel. I may turn that to a wheel route. Let me try that. That'd be a pretty cool one to have. Or I could do a go. Doesn't really matter. So let me go. What's this play called? P row right. I'm going to do halfback 1. Or actually, it's 2. I'm going to put him like on a wheel, maybe. We can try that. So the short route. Short side route. You saying is he getting open against man? I'm not even paying attention to him. Let me just do a random here. For going man. Oh, terrible throw by Arthur. Let's try that again. They're going zone on this one. Right there, that's your short side zone beater. Again, but at least it gives you a man beater too if you need it. We'll go over here. So now that play works a little bit better, and Hickson got the ball. We'll try to get him the ball more with some of these plays. So I kind of like that. So I think the only thing I may change is I don't know if this post is going to be very useful. Unless, let me just try one more thing. Let me go cover 2. I'd like to see if this post... I hit that button way too hard. Oh my gosh, look at this. So what I may do, I'm going to come back here. That way we can have shortened pick 6s whenever we get them. Let's go down to like the 20, something like this. So let me try this post again. Another interception. I don't know. See, I just don't know if that post is very useful in this situation. Another bad low throw. That's something I'll think about. But I did write a note saying that I may change it to something else. So let's keep going. PA, let's go, let's see, wherever. Okay. AB option, I thought I fixed this. No, okay, let's just try it first. I think this is going to work okay. We're going to do this. Does he pitch it to him? He pitched it correctly. Good. So we got a power option play from this formation. There we go. There we go. We got that extra blocker. Let's keep testing it. Oops, that's what worried me. So who is he pitching it to? He's trying to pitch it to the fullback. Now, why would he do that? I don't know. This is what worries me. He needs to pitch to the right guy. So, like from right here, he pitched it there correctly. There's going to be days where he's not going to do that, so I don't know. And that's what worries me. When you pitch it too early, he pitches to the fullback, and he should never do that. And I need to think about why that is. He needs to be pitching it to Ringer instead. Let me just go ahead and write this down. What did I call it? AB option? I'll just put pitch, and then I'll just figure out later. Because the play is originally... And maybe I didn't treat this... I need to check the play type. It's very possible I didn't change the play type over to option. So I made a note there. Let me go... Yeah, that cover 3. Let me go back and check that. Let's do a cover... Maybe it can work against cover 3. Let me come back over here. It could be, maybe. I just think the way he's placed, it makes it hard. Another sack. I probably need to do skeleton, but I don't want to go flipping back and forth. Give me a minute here. Maybe I can see we're just getting destroyed every single play. Now you see why I backed it up to the 20. Let me try it one more time. It gets picked every time, and I have to throw it early. I tell you, practice mode is another... I don't know. Look, somebody comes through every single time. This right guard just got destroyed. I got a terrible offensive line is what it is. Another sack. See, I got to wait for him to make that move or I can't throw it to him. So that's what it's kind of supposed to look like against cover 3. I don't know. We'll see. Let me go on to the next one. So AB option, I got to, again, it looks really weird when I do that. I don't know. We'll figure something out. AB screen, we did fix this. Let me go test it. Come over here. We're going man. We'll come over here. I didn't see what they're calling. We'll come over here and get a block. Go in zone. We'll come over here. Good block right there. So I'm liking the blocking. It looks pretty solid. Now, is my A-back doing anything? Is Ringer blocking halfway decent? If I can put my cursor on him. He just has nobody to block. But at least he's sitting there just in case. Maybe this guy came to, you know, come to make the tackle. So I noticed that was an interesting thing. Come over here. They went zone. I went to the wrong guy. This guy came through, which can happen. Let's see what happens here. So I think that's a nice little play. Just a nice little dump. You think Arthur can make that throw. See, that's a really good block right there. So I think that play's all right. Going back to zone. This is what you want to see right there. And you notice Ringer went try to go to block the safety. I think you're right. I think it may turn that to a go. I was thinking maybe a wheel, but I think a go may work just a little bit better. It's a little bit simpler. So I think that play came out okay. Which is AB screen. I like it. No, that is a BB screen. I got to change the name of it. AB screen to BB screen. So that's just another name change I got to fix. AB around. We didn't change anything, but let me just show you. And it's a very slow play in general. But you notice what happened with this right guard right here? Notice what happens. He got pushed back. And we got stuck right there. It's just a very slow play. That's just good defense there. Not much I could do there. I'm just kind of looking that right side. The only positive of this play is your quarterback backs out enough to where that right guard doesn't interfere too much. But notice that right guard, my left guard, they just get pushed every single time. That's what it's supposed to look like. Now, why can't it do that at least a little bit more often? I'm not asking it to be, like, awesome every single time. But again, it just, the play's just okay. So I actually just may leave it as is. So let's go back. Around curl flats, that's fine. AB lead. Let me come over here. So watch this guard, this left guard. Oh, he got a push, but we're going to get hit, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. It's just a tough play. Good block there, good enough, but center got beat. That's what you want to see right there. I would do more of this if I had more faith in the play in general. So you go back and look at it. The left guard, just get some type of block. Just don't get pushed back. That's all I ask. Left tackle got beat, but everybody else got a decent push. Laveris, that's what I'm doing with the current quarterback. With Arthur, well, so that's a glitchy play. Don't know what happened here. Somebody got pushed back. Oh, yeah, see, that's what usually happens. Left guard gets beat. And you're stuck, and there's not much you can do there. See, he got beat right there. That's what I'm used to seeing. So what you can do is whenever you go up against an odd front team, so let me go AB lead, like we go up against a 3-4, it may work a little bit better. Still going to get hit. But at least that left guard doesn't have to worry about trying to push somebody around. So this may be your 3-4 and 3-3-5 play. You go right here, you get a little bit better blocking. I just got to keep that in mind. The only problem is there's not a ton of teams that run 3-4, at least in the default. I don't know how many do it for the mod. But hopefully everybody understands that. Run these around plays and such just because your guards aren't going up against a defensive tackle. Do this instead, and you should get a little bit better blocking. So it just depends on the defense you're going up against. Next up, AB around, curl flats, AB lead, BB sting, that's fine. PA boot left. Let's go here. We're going man. Nope, they are... So interesting. So that halfback, or that A-back done its job. Let's try something. He's not open. Interesting. I actually distracted that linebacker to help out the comeback. Cover 0, sack. Let's go here, zone. So the issue is you don't really have a zone. The zone situation's kind of tough. Ooh, and that's a problem right there. If you throw it too quick, notice how far back he comes out. This guy gets in the way of your #1 man beater, which is the comeback route. So you have to make sure he clears out before you throw to him and the comeback stop there for whatever reason. We'll come back here. Looks like they're going man. So I may need to change that to something a little bit better. This guy right here, I probably need to change it like a little dig or that little curl route I was thinking earlier. Or may just go back to a, I don't know. We'll come up with something, but I need to go, what's this play called? PA boot left. We'll just probably halfback 2. Got to change that to something a little bit better. But I do want to test that one thing, though. Let me go. Let's go up against a cover 4. Let's see how if he can get open over the middle. He's a little slow to it, so that it's just the wrong route to use for that situation. So I'll just pick something different next time we go back to it. AB sweep. Let's pick an odd front and just see what happens. A sack, that's what, or a loss of downs, that's what happens. That's what you kind of want to see right there, because again, the guards don't have to worry about getting pushed back every time. Let me try this again. He got hit a little. I don't know if you've noticed that the quarterback got nudged on somebody. We'll do it one more time. I'm going to get, ooh, good little juke out, not bad. We'll do something like that. Okay, good. So I'll just have to use those for 3 down fronts and be fine with it. So we're done with normal. And just like that, we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plays I got to go back and fix. It's just a lot of back and forth testing. That's just part of the game. Let's go slot. Triple option counter, that's good. Wide receiver middle. We fixed a couple of routes. We fixed his cross. We made a shorter dig. And actually changed the flat route a little bit. Let's go up against a random 4-3. We're going zone. You can hit that against cover 3. Cover 0, you can still go here against man. We're going man. I could try to hit this dig. Should have been caught. Let's go over here. Cover, we'll just go back to the dig. So that dig is a little bit more consistent. Doesn't get picked off as much. We're going zoom. Look at that throw. Oh my gosh, Arthur. Man, if you could do that a couple times a game, you'd be my hero. Looks like they're going back to zone. I can always hit this guy over here. He just got stuck on the route. I may need to turn that to that little out route. May have a little bit better yak situation. Yards after catch. Either way, still pretty good play. Going back to zone. Let's start going cover 2. So we made that play a little bit better. Nice. This could be a good 3rd and long play, too. I think this dig can help out on the 10 yards. And, of course, that crosser can help just across the board. Curl flats. Let me check one thing. Can this angle route, does he get open over the middle? Did you notice what happened right there? He went between the guard and tackle. I mean, it actually worked fine. I wonder if that happens every time. It kind of does, but it works okay. Terrible throw. Let's go here. Oh, Arthur. Arthur. A little bit better. It's okay. It works okay. I wasn't expecting him to go between the guard and the tackle. So I don't know what happens if he ever gets stuck. It looks like we're not having too much problem as long as we can give him the ball. So that actually worked out okay. Do that one more time. Bad throw, but at least we know the route works. That's good. So we fixed that. BB dive, PA roll right. This is going to be another one. I'll probably have to change that post. So let me go slot. PA roll right. Post. X. Okay. That's the only thing I need to really fix there. Everything else I think is going to work just fine. Really no different than the normal version. BB option fine. AB fade. I fixed this slant route. Let's go ahead and test that. Let's go against like a cover 2 maybe. Do something like this. Look at that. Nice. By far the best slant route in the game. I wish the normal slant routes would work well in this game, but it just doesn't. They don't even work well in 07 at times. But that particular slant route works just fine because he goes out a little bit and then he cuts in. It just works a little bit better. The only problem is there's really no lefty version of that in the game that I'm aware of. Otherwise, you'd be seeing a lot more slant routes over here to my best receiver. But we know that one works. So if I could ever find a lefty version, the only one I know of is that fade delay from Ace Bunch. But I like that the way that worked out. So let me go here. So BB Sting looks fine. Counter. Slant Flare, we kept that one in there. So this is going to be... I'll go over here. They're going zone. Let's see what we got. We can maybe hit. Nope. It takes a little while to him to get over there, but we still made the play. Let me try. Ooh. Gotta hit the joystick. Gotta bring it back. We'll go to the fullback. Alright, this is going to be a nice little cover 0 beater. If I can get the ball off. I got hit when I threw it. This looks fun. I got hit when I threw that one. Zoom. Threw it a little too hard. Another cover 3. A little bit better. Okay, I think the routes are pretty good here. That's intercept. That's a great play by McNeil. That's a little phantom interception there. He's still going to get in. That kid's a stud. He's by far my best defender this year. I want to hit this comeback route. I think everybody cleared out okay. Good deal. So I think that play's going to work out fine. I can test. I didn't do it, but I'm going to test this against man. So that flare route, that's an issue. He'll never get open because that guy's too close to him, if that makes sense. The only thing I know to do is do something like this instead. And that didn't work either. He caught it. Can you hit a floater to the impact guy? Not sure. It would be great if this guy was defending him and this guy would be blitzing. That's the only way that's going to work. So he is not going to be your first read at all. You're going to go to this man route, or to that slant. Can you hit a floater? Let me try that. The flare route technically works better if you kind of throw it kind of hard before his defender gets there. So I'll just show you what that looks like. So if you do well, that's too much of a floater. That's a rainbow. Let me do a better one than that. You do something like that, it just gives everybody more time. Yeah, he made the catch. But it's just very tight window, and I'm not a big fan of tight windows. Another decent catch, though, but I normally like the... In this case, I may have no choice to do something like this. Either way, he's not going to be my number 1 read. Again, zone, it looks like I had. I wonder which one, though, was against, like, cover 3. Let's go here. It ain't going to be open against cover 2. That safety kit's over there. Cover 2, that corner's going to sit on it. Now, if it's play action, it's a little bit different. Either way, that whole play's meant for that slant route. Okay, QB sweep. This I can't make this any better unless I brought this guy down. You come over here. I'll hardly ever use this play. Oops, I went to the wrong guy. My right guard got destroyed. But I didn't make any adjustments to that one. I don't know how to make it better because we need an extra blocker right here. Instead, maybe I need to put him on a down block. Do a straight block. That may work a little bit better. So I actually may do that. So let me put in QB sweep. I'm going to do a block, a straight block, for halfback 1. If I get him on a straight block, that may be a little bit more useful. Instead of him going on a swing where he ain't blocking really anybody. We need somebody in front of my quarterback instead. Smash, we didn't really make any adjustments there. AB lead, let me just go here, do an odd front. and just got stuck on something there. We can try here. Not terrible. I mean, you can get some yards out of it. You just got to hope for the blocking to come through. And again, going up against the odd front's going to help that. AB lead, so vertical. This is something we adjusted a little bit. You go right there. That drag is so good against man. It's good against zone here. Ah, he got stuck on that linebacker. That's a penalty. Going man on this one. So what worries me is this guy's defender right here just doesn't move. Oh, they're going zone on this one. He gets open. See, he gets stuck on that linebacker. You go back and look, that drag got stuck on that linebacker. I don't know, it's just because of that route. But look, that's an interference. Gotta call it. So the fullback, let me try. That's zone. Come over here. I probably need to turn this into the drag and this into something else. Yeah, that fullback gets stuck, doesn't he? We'll fix this as well. So we got some work to do in general on this play, so we're going to do that. We're going to go back out. And it's vertical. Is that what it was? Vertical. We just need to change some stuff in general. So I'm just going to put vertical. All right, next up. Wide receiver corners. I need to test this little route right here. I think it's a little too deep. This AB route, they're going man on this one. Can he get there? Let's try. They're going man again. They're going cover 0, though. We'll go over the top. Can he make a catch? Great catch. See, that's way deep. It's okay, but it's very deep. If the pullback was a block and release, this might be the best in the game. Let's try. See that halfback? I think he's just too deep. I wish he would come do a flat right here, so I may just need to pick a different flat right there. So let me just back out. Let me write that down. Vertical, we've already done that. Wide receiver corners, I'm going to go ahead and corners, halfback 1. I'll just do that. Okay, AB sweep, I don't need to test anything there. It's just an odd front thing. BB screen, I didn't really need to change anything here. It should work fine. Except that can get picked off. So he just didn't block that guy correctly. We'll come over here, get whatever yards we can. Going man, cover 0. We can go over the top. Can he get him? I'm going to let him handle it. Oh, almost picked off. Going man again. Good throw. Zone. And nobody blocked there. My halfback just kind of stood there. I don't know what to do about that. This guy, I don't know who he's going to block. So you just got to have to hope for the best on this box. See, look at that corner. He's just coming right down like it's nothing. Nobody's picking him up. Come over here. So the man stuff works fine. Just for whatever reason, nobody's blocking that dude right there. Or that linebacker. So I may need to write that down. BB screen. Swing block. We'll figure something out right there. Okay, so we went through all the plays right there. So what I'm going to do, I got to go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. So we got a list of stuff we need to fix. And by the way, can everybody hear the game itself. Like, can you hear these clicks when I'm going between plays? I can barely hear it, but at least I can hear it. Can you hear the huddle and whatnot, or the snap, or when the quarterback? Let's see. Let me just go. Could you hear the word break and such? I think you can hear everybody kind of doing their thing. You should be able to. Everybody grunting and tackling and whatnot. Let's see. Okay, we went through everything. Let me just back out. Let me go here. I'm going to close. And I need to... Ooh, I forgot about this. I need to close that. I left that thing on. It may not make a difference. Let me go up here. I should have turned it off. And I didn't do it. We'll go here. So let's fix something. Okay, that's good that you can hear it. Yeah, in the last live stream yesterday, I just turned on the wrong setting. I'm doing a couple different changes. I'm getting a new microphone tomorrow. For those of you who have watched me play and I use the webcam, you notice I use a headset. The only reason I use a headset is because the microphone is just kind of right there with me, and I can move around. I can lean back in my chair, and I know the mic is going to be right in front of my mouth. But I got me a mic because I want to do more live streaming, but it's hard for me to stream a whole lot when I got this headset on for hours on end. It's just, sometimes it just kind of weighs down on you, if that makes sense. So I'm looking forward to getting that mic, and I hope I can make it work. I'm not the best when it comes to updating sound and such. So let's go to our first play, normal fullback counter. I need to change the name. Let me get this out of my way. Let's go to flexbone, normal, fullback counter. If I can get to it. BB counter. Just make it consistent. There we go. I'm going to save that. Let me come down right here. Let me make sure. Okay. Flex bone. Normal. F back counter. BB counter. There we go. The power of autocorrect in Excel. Gotta love it. So we got that one done. I can mark that off. Next is that PA roll right. PA roll right. And what did I say? The halfback, I can't read my own writing. Oh, yes. We need to put this on a go of some sort, but just like a slight fade. So I'm going to go, let's go ace spread. I know what's in here somewhere. Triangle. Curl flats, slam, crosses. Where's it at? Cross, that's it. Let's just change him to a go. And I think we're going to be fine there. And that actually may do well against cover 2 zone if you want to hit that instead of this other go. But I think that's going to be a little bit better play. I almost wanted to do a wheel wrap. I think it's going to interfere with that slant. I want those two guys to be kind of separate from each other. So I need to go down here. So PA roll right. Let me just go right here and change this to a go. Save that. Save that. Mark that off. Next we got AB option. The pitch issue. So let me go back here. AB option. And the original play was this wing back inside. See, I did fix it to an option run. I did that correctly. But he always wants to kind of pitch it to this guy until you guys are clearly way far out of the box. So I need to decide how to fix that. I just don't know. I may just revert back to what it was. Because if the option thing ain't going to work, then what's the point, you know? And we already got enough basic option with the B-back. Yes, out of, you know, this BB option right here, so we don't need another one. So let me just revert back to what we had. Let me go flex bone, normal, wing back inside. I'm going to just go and do a replace all routes, or let's see, reset current play from default playbook. Let me back out. That's not what I wanted. Let me see, try that again. Current play from loaded, resets. Let me see what it says. Unhandled expectation has occurred in your application. If you click continue, the application will ignore this error attempt to continue. And it didn't work. Josh, you still in here? Uh, I wonder. I thought I picked the right one. AB option. Yeah, that's the right play. That's reverted. So notice what I'm doing here. This is the original play. Wing back inside. I turned it to this AB option. I want to revert back to it. So when I do that, with this right here, we're set current play from default playbook. It brings this up. Unhandled expectation has occurred in your application. I hit continue and nothing happened. It's still the same. Uh, I'll make a note. I can ignore it. That's not a big deal. We can look at it later. Uh, I'll just put a question mark there. We can go back to it later. At least I know that it doesn't work all that great until we completely clear out. Try changing the name to the left of the so change this back to wing back inside. We can try that. Wing back inside. And then nope, still didn't do it. Okay, I'll go back to AB option. That way I know that's the one that's not working. Okay. Not a big deal. I can go back and look at it later. Replace all. Yes, replace all routes. Ooh, hold on. That's probably what I'm doing wrong. Let me go and do this. It still didn't do it. Well, dang. With selected route. I want it with all routes, and it just didn't work. Okay, not a big deal. We'll fool with it later. I'll save it. I'll tinker with it another day. I could try something different altogether with it, but it's just not reverting back to this play for whatever reason. Don't know why. So let's move on to the next one. AB screen. I need to change that to a BB screen. This needs to be BB screen. So I need to come down here, click OK. AB screen. There we go. So we changed that. Mark that off. Next up, we got PA boot left. And I want to remember what we got to do here. So this one, I didn't like this round. It just didn't fit what we're trying to do. I need this quarterback or this comeback cleared out. We need the blocker there. I may go play action. The problem is this route. It's too deep. Well, what I'm referring to is that drop back where he rolls over with a drag. I probably just need to turn this into an in route. I hate to do the exact. Say, we already got a PA boot right. Let me just. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Wrong play. Let me go here. PA boot left. I'm going to go. We'll just turn him into an out. Let's just do that and be done with it. I'd like to have a little center beater right there, but we actually need something more. What worries me is this comeback. He kind of interferes with them. Okay, let me just do an out route going this way. I think I'll be fine with that. So let me go shotgun. Pick the right one. Let's go shotgun. Let's go ace. Tight end flats. Nope, I want double outs. Let's pick this one. Let's hope he clears it. We'll see. I'm gonna go P roll boot left. We're gonna just call it an in route. If he can't get out of the way of the offensive lineman, then I can fix it. I can make a deeper dig or something. But we'll see. So we're gonna do that, and that's all we had to fix for that formation. Let me go up here, and let's go to slot. And we're going to go P roll right is next. This one, I think we're just going to change that to that go again. A spread cross here, here, and here. So PA roll right. We're going to put go halfback 2. Okay. Check that off. Next, we got QB sweep. Let me read my notes. When it comes to QB sweep, block halfback 1. I need this guy to do a straight block of some sort. So let me go to that ace bunch. Halfback draw. And we'll use this one instead. I need that straight blocking. I think that's going to work a little bit better blocking-wise. I may have this guy do more of a curl instead. So let's try that. I don't know if that'll help, but we can try it. So let me go back to flex bone. Slot. QB sweep. And we can try that route with this guy. Again, I don't know if it's going to help, but maybe he can kind of block the outside where this guy blocks inward. So let's try that. So QB sweep out of slot. Type this in. We'll do straight block halfback 1. Outside block halfback fullback. Okay. Cross your fingers. Hopefully that will work. Next up, we got vertical. And I know we wanted to change some things here. Let me go if I can find it. There it is. So this slant route I liked, but it took him forever to get over here. And I may turn that into the dig instead. I thought, didn't I have something else that was a dig? Let me see. Wide receiver middle. We already done that. I want to do something different. Let me go back to vertical. Let me see what it was before. It was that comeback route over here, but it's not the best comeback in the world. It can get picked off. That's why you never see me use it. Notice he kind of goes outward a little bit and then cuts up. So I still want to do something a little bit different. We do need to switch these two probably. Unless I can do like a... See, a flare route does not work really well right here. Because that guy's going to defend him. He'll never get open. I may turn him into a wheel route. Let's try that. Let me go to shotgun. I wish, man. You pay me money to tinker and make playbooks better. I'll do that 12 hours a day. I kind of do that now as is with my own stuff. But shotgun normal, I'm going to go right here. We're going to go to halfback streak. This wheel route right here. Make him eligible. We're going to do that. Get him open. I'm going to have this guy block. So let's go back. I'd like him to do something else, though. I may have him go on a swing. Get him out of the way. Ooh, that would be cool. It'd be like a trail route. You got your wheel, then you got the little swing behind it. Now you can do it off both sides. Ooh, that's a good idea. So let's do that. So let me go and pick that. What's a good swing to that side? Let's go shotgun. Spread. That's a flare route. I want to go corner strike, slot wheels. Is that a block? That's a block. I don't want a block. I want quick slants right here. I know that is a swing. We're going to do that. That makes it a little bit different. I kind of wish this guy didn't get caught up on that linebacker, but I really can't do anything about that unless I pick a different route. But I kind of like the slant over the middle. I think it's just a really cool man beater, cool against over the center. So I think we're going to leave it there. Let me type this in. Flex boom slot. Or did I already type this in? I already think I got this in here. There it is. So we're going to go flare. We're going to change this to a swing by the fullback. Wide receiver drag. Let me go ahead and put wheel. Halfback 1. There we go. Save this right here. Next up, we're going to go to wide receiver corners. Wide receiver corners. And what's the good thing about this? We'll go back to vertical. And I don't know if I mentioned this. If I did, I'm sorry. It's going to help that this guy's getting out of the way, so this drag will have more room over the middle. Again, if you're going to have somebody sitting there blocking for you, his defender's just going to sit there. You're going to get in the way of things. So we hopefully clear that up. Okay, wide receiver corners. Halfback number 1. I thought this was too deep. The only problem is I don't know how to fix that without him getting. If I give him two, like if I'll show you what I'm thinking here. I'm gonna go ace wide trips. I think what's gonna happen, he's gonna get stuck on one of the tackles or one of the linemen. But I'm gonna go cross in. I'm gonna give him this flat route by this tight end. What worries me, he's gonna just bump into this guy, but we'll see if that changes or not. But I'm gonna go to wide receiver corners. I guess I don't have anything on here. Wide receiver corners. That's flex bone. Go here instead. There we go. Wide receiver corners. We're going to do a drag with halfback one. And we'll just see if that's a good enough drag or not. Hopefully it's better than what we had. Let me change this to a 1. Let me mark that off. And I hope somebody needs to go and check it on the Discord, on the Playbook Editor channel. I did put this link to this stream. Hopefully people saw it. I assume it worked. I done it before I actually went live, so I don't know how that works, but either way. BB screen is next. BB screen. The blocking, this block right here just didn't work a whole lot. So I don't know if I need to give him straight blocking. Oh, good deal, Josh. Yes, good deal. I didn't know if it worked or not. I may give him a better blocking route. Let me go see what we got. I like the way he slanted that block, though. Let me go. How about that QB sweep? That may work. Let me try that. Let me go flex bone, slot, not split. We'll go to slot. Let's go to that QB sweep. What if I gave him that route instead? That may work a little bit better. Maybe that'll stop that safety coming down. So let's try that. So this is BB screen. I haven't done anything with that yet from slots. Let me go here. BB screen. And just a swing block. That's what I'll call it. I don't know what else to call it. For halfback one. Hopefully that helped it a little bit. Okay, so we're done with all the play. We're going to go back and test them. We're done with these 10 or so plays that we've hopefully fixed, made them a little bit better. But instead of going right back into the game, I want to move on to the next formation. And then we'll go from there. So let's go into flex bone split. I think that's a good idea. Flex bone split. Wingback sweep. This is AB sweep. My blocking is fine. Again, this will be an odd front run. They have it as a standard run. I don't know if there's any other way I can fix that, so I'm going to leave it as this. Let's go double slants. We got double slants. I turned this into an out. This is a flare or a flat. So I wonder. I think the slant's fine. This is all just kind of a distraction. This may be a good flare, to be honest. Actually, well, yeah, this will be our zone. Zone beater, zone beater. This may need to be a crosser instead, but I kind of like that. This is all kind of a pick play. That's kind of why I was thinking this should be a good man beater. A better flare instead of a flat. But then you need a zone beater over here. I think I may just leave it as is. I think I'll just move on from that. So fullback option, that should be fine. It's a counter. I actually need to change that, to be honest. I don't need him to do a little counter move. So I'm going to go to twins. And this may not work. I didn't think about this. It's going the other way. Let me pick another one. Don't I have another one somewhere? So that one's going to the left. I may not have another one. We can do this quick option route. Ooh, I didn't think about that. I mean, the play works fine. I kind of just wanted a little bit more consistency. So that one's going to the left. That one's going to the left. So I may just leave it as is. Again, that play works okay. So technically it doesn't need any changes. Fullback dive, I think BB dive. Okay, just make sure I got the name correct. PA slot post. So we got this route, we got a post, we got this and this. So I did not touch this play, and I need to fix it. I need to make it a little bit better. So how do I make this better? Let me think. What I may do is switch those routes over here, and I may say we got the tight end on a flag. The whole point of him doing his thing is just so this flat route can get open, which I don't mind. I think that's fine. But we may switch these routes instead, maybe. What's a good idea for this? I think, oh, okay. Here's what we're doing. Here's what we're going to do. I figured it out. We're going to go, let me go to loaded playbook. We're going to flex bone. Let's just keep it PA slot post. I may change that. Do I got the same screen? I may change this name to PA roll right. Let me go ahead and do that. Let's keep it consistent, conceptually, with the rest of them. PA roll right. We're going to go PA roll right here. I'm going to change this to this. I'm going to have this guy probably go on a go route. I may have him do more of a... I almost want to do that deep cross. I think that may work. We can try that. I don't know if it's a probably good idea to do it. PA rollouts. Did you add week normal to your... Because you with the other team run yesterday? You saw the other team... no, I don't have any weak formations in my playbook. It's nothing but flex bone and wishbone. Do something like that. Better crossing route. Yeah, I could do cover 0. I don't know if he'll interfere much with his flag route, but I'm willing to give it a shot. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go flex bone split. This is now PA roll right. I need to just call it PA boot, but we got multiple PA actions in here. PA roll rights. Actually, this is a name change. Slot. Post. And then we went slant. Out. For half wide receiver 1. And we done deep cross. 4. Wide receiver 2. And that's all we've changed. So, again, over here, I hate that this flag route by the tight end is kind of useless. It's not. I mean, it's useful to get this guy open against zone, but these flag routes is just really hard to throw to. I almost thought I want to do a dig or a little out route. I just don't know if that's going to make that better. We can try that. That actually may be more helpful. Let me go ahead and let me pick this. Let me pick one over here. Let me go this out. We want to go like an 8-yard right. I may need to do a 10-yarder. Let's try that. Let's do a 10-yard. That way he can still keep these guys occupied, get the flat open, and he gets away from the crosser a little bit better. This actually may be a better post route. I actually may turn this into a post instead. That actually may work a little bit. Let's just leave it as is. We'll keep it at the cross, and we'll adjust if needed. So wide receiver 2. So right here, what we're going to do is go out, tight end. That may be a really good play to use going forward. My goal is some of these pass plays we are updating, I'm definitely going to use the play action ones just because they fit my offense pretty well, just doing a lot of handoffs and options and whatnot. This is going to be the mainstay pass play of the offense because, again, just we run so much. So let's do that. We save that. Next up, we are going to wing back lead, A-back lead. There's not much I can do there. Fullback sting, it's BB sting, we're good. PA tight end drag, great route right here. I almost want to give that route to that halfback from earlier, but I'm going to leave. We're going to test the other one later. I like this guy coming over the middle. I gave this guy a crosser instead of this post that's over here. I actually may want to give him just a more of a deeper post instead of that crosser. I don't know how. I need to test it. These guys may be too close to each other. We'll see. This guy is meant to attack the center. We got here. See, this is a left hash play because of the drag. This could be something else. This used to be a delay. This actually may need to be a delay route. I actually may want to do that. So let me go back to PE tight end drag. We'll go to default. We'll go to flex bone. And Josh, thank you for having these two options. Going back and forth between the default and the loaded, it just makes things a whole lot easier to find the rats that it needs. So, kudos to you. P splits. P tight end drag. I want to go back to this delayed route. I think that actually may work out a little bit better. Again, play action delay right there tends to work a little bit better. So we're going to try that. I'm going to go back here. Flexbone split. We're going to go PA, tight end, drag. And the only thing I really changed was that delay to halfback 1. Okay. I need to take this off. Where'd it go? It went somewhere. Okay, never mind. Let's try QB sweep. See, that's a straight block. That's what I need him to do. We can test. I may go back to that swing route right here. Like what we had before with QB sweep. I thought I fixed... There we go. Swing. I thought I fixed that earlier. Oh, maybe it's not picking up. I bet that's probably what it is. So you go back here. QB sweep. So I did do that correctly. Okay, just making sure. I'm going to go split. We'll go back to QB sweep. The straight block's fine. That should do okay. I want to go right here and change that. Maybe he'll help us out a little bit more there. So let's go full back. Dang it. Let's go back here. I hate when I do that. Fullback split. There we go. QB sweep. Straight block and outside block. It's the exact same right there, except I didn't really change the halfback block. Okay, save. Save. Next up, we got wide receiver quick post. I turned it into hitches. Just a basic go, a hitch. Another hitch over the center. And I've done an out route. This is... I may need to change this to something else. Welcome in, Patrick. Hitches. I may need to call that hitch. I think I just need to go test it. It's what I need to do. I'm going to leave it as is for now, and I'm going to test it. I don't know how useful this is. The only reason why I've done that is because I want a bit of a stick concept. And we kind of have that there, but you kind of need a swing to go with it. So, I don't know. We'll test it later. Let's move on. BB counter. That should be fine. Tight end wheel. I turned this into a smash. We got this wheel, and this guy's on the dig. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I actually wouldn't mind turning this into like... I may do something different here. See, this flag rash is not very useful other than to distract the defenders for this guy. So what I may try to do is I may turn this into more of a... Let's go shotgun. Let's go... spread. No, 5 wide. No, we're going to go to the Gun Ace Twins. The screen, tunnel screen. I may do something like this. And I may turn this guy into a wheel. So let's try that. Let's go gun spread. Let's go slot wheels. We'll go here. We'll go here. And we'll do something like that. At least he's more useful. Let's just put it that way. We can hit him against cover 0 if needed. Or cover 1 if you're daring enough. So this is another wheel. So I may just call these wheels instead. This is kind of a goofy wheel route. Look how wide he is. But that's okay. We can leave that. So I think that's the only thing I'm going to change is those two. So let's go back here. Flexible split. Let's go. Technically, it's a screen route. Got to put in the name first. Let's do that. I think one play, I think we'll call them Willies. Let's call them Willies. So what was this originally called? Tight end wheel? Willies. Then we're going to go, it's technically a screen route. Wide receiver 1. Wheel. for wide receiver 2. And that's all we changed there this go round. Next up, we got triple counter. That's fine. Wingback screen. Let me just make sure that looks halfway decent. BB screen. We don't have a lot of blocking to work with on this one. We only got one guy to help us out, so I need to go back and test it, see if I can make it a little bit better. I have a feeling it's not going to work all that great against zone. We'll see. Either that or you can motion this guy over, maybe he can distract. We'll see. I'm going to move on. Triple option. That looks fine. Let's go to read. I turned this. I didn't change anything because I thought the routes actually were pretty good. This zig out maybe a little slow, but otherwise I think it's a fine play. Triple wide receiver option. We struggle with this for whatever reason. The blocking just isn't all that great here. And this play is kind of glitchy. This is technically, it's supposed to be a triple option play, but it doesn't work as such because you cannot give it to the fullback. It just doesn't work. So what I may do is switch this up a little bit. We'll go to something more consistent. This is a good time to try it, so let's just go ahead and do so. Let's go to Ace Big Twins. I'm going to go to triple wide receiver option. And this is the same route. And I don't know if I ever fixed that before. I don't know if I ever changed it. So that's the same route. This guy's the same route. This guy is the same route. No, it's different. It's different. Let's see if that helps. I'm going to change that one thing and see if it helps. Now, these guys just need a block for me. I don't know why sometimes they just struggle with it. I don't know what to do to fix that. I don't know if it's because this guy's a different blocker than what this is. So let me go and pick something else. Let me just pick like halfback slam or read, or let's go draw. Where's it at? Halfback slam. Let's change. Notice it's a different route. PA number 19. This is number 11. So I'm going to give him a more basic run block route. And maybe that's all it took was to fix that. So it's those little things that may make all the difference in the world. So let me go to flexbone split. We're going to go. I changed the fullback. I don't know if it's going to work just because he's not as deep as this guy right here, but we'll try. We may get lucky on it. Triple. If I can get there. Triple. Wide receiver option. We got that. And we are going to change, what's it called? Just a dive for the fullback. And run block or straight block, whatever, as long as I kind of know what it is, to the tight end. That may have made that play just 10 times better with that one little change alone right there. And hopefully I can hand the ball off to the fullback. It's kind of meant to do that. It just won't let you do it for whatever reason. So maybe changing that route will help. I'm running a custom playbook right now that includes flexbone and some shotgun. I call it the flex gun. That's pretty cool. I may have to include. I got my last 3 slots as wishbone because I just didn't know what else to put there. I wanted to run flexbone exclusive. Just for the sake of it. But yeah, I could always throw some shotgun back there if I wanted to. I just kind of want to make it a little bit harder. But yeah, you can definitely do that. So what we got next? A read, triple option, wide receiver quick screen. I didn't like this right here, so I don't know. This needs to be a better. I just need to test it. It's what I need to do. I just need to test it. So we'll go and do that. What I do want to do is change the name to wide receiver. Let's just do wide receiver screen. I don't like that SCN. Let's just do wide receiver screen. Flexbone split. Wide receiver screen. And do that. And what was it called? Wide receiver quick screen. SCN. Name change. Save that, and I think what I'm going to do is go on to one more formation. Tight, you know what, let's just go into the game. I think I'm ready to do that. So let's go and save. I'm going to go here, and then we're going to go put in that ISO again. Here. I got to put these back in. Let's see. 4C 5B FF40. And then we got B5 F1 41C0. Select my playbook right here, and I done it. Good deal. I'm going to just exit out just to keep it safe. And I'm going to go right here. Hopefully you heard that little ding. I'm sure you did. And let's test out some stuff. So we got 3 formations to test out. We got to go test out the place that we had to fix. From normal and slot, then we're going to split and work on some of it. So I'm about 2 hours into this thing, but I'm feeling pretty froggy. I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. It's 3 o'clock. I can go another hour probably before I hang it up. Let's go here. Let's go here. Everybody gonna watch the Super Bowl tonight? I reckon I will, even though I really don't have a stake with either team. Flexbone normal. Full mat counter. We have officially fixed the name to BB counter, so we're good there. Next up, we got PA roll right. And all we done was fix that halfback 2 route. Cover 2. You can go right there. Boom. That's nice. They're going man. Let's see. Cover 0. Look how wide open he gets. Boom. Oh, he picked him up. He got there much quicker. This may work a little bit better. That's going to be more useful, I think. That right there. So I think we fixed that play good. Next up was AB option. There's nothing. We put a question mark by it. I still got to fix some stuff here. It's just all kinds of weird. I don't know. See, it didn't. Ooh, it did it. It fixed it. I better know what happened. Let me go. Let's try something. I better know what happened. So it worked fine. I just didn't. I need to change the name. Okay, so it actually switched over. That's so odd. So let's go back. Let me just go ahead and put a circle behind after it, and I'll go back and fix it. So Josh, technically it's working. I just, for whatever reason, it didn't show up on the playbook editor. I just got to go change the name now. So technically that works. You got to go up against an odd front to make it work. But let me go and do that really quick. We'll do that. That would be a nice little pitch if he'd let you do it. Oh, wow. You could pitch that? Did I do something weird here? Oh, maybe I accidentally hit the pitch button. Either way, that guy just keeps destroying that dude for whatever reason. Okay, we're good there. So I just need to go back and change the name, and I think we're going to be okay. We'll change it back to BB Inside or whatever. Next up, we got AB Screen. AB Screen is now BB Screen, so we changed the name for it. So we're good there. Next up, we got PA Boot Left. We can try this. We'll see if this little dig gets in the way of anything. Hit that backside post. Boom. They're going zone. I'm just kind of reading. He's not open. We'll go over here. Boom. He clears out from that comeback. Oh, he got hit when he threw it. And then look who made the interception. Old number 7. They're going zone. All right, good deal. I think we made it a little bit better. Let me try this against cover 4. That's the only play I can think of that gets me open over the middle. Nope, he did not get open right there. So we may need to move him to something else. He's just not as useful. Is he decent against man? Let's go against like a cover 2. You can go over there maybe. That's okay. I may give him something different. I just don't want to get him over here. I want the comeback to kind of be by its lonesome so he can get open a little bit better. So I may do like a little crosser. We may do a crosser right there. Get a better man beater just to help us out. Because I think this little dig, the little in route, I don't know if he'll ever get wide open or not. I don't know. That's fine. All right, thanks, Josh, for coming in, and thank you for the editor. You know, it's just you. We owe a huge debt to you. So let me go. P boot left. We're gonna go to slot. P roll right. Ooh, look at this play. So that's really weird. Vertical. Something happened with that route. It does that wheel route does not work. So I need to change the wheel route. Let me just do it down here. Slot. Vertical. Halfback one wheel. I just need to change it to a different wheel just because that looks really weird. So P roll right. If I can find it. P roll right. We fixed it. We changed that to a go, so I'm not even going to bother testing it. QB sweep. It'd be cool if I fixed this play. So you notice that fullback, I don't know what he's doing there. He's just going straight up the middle, which is fine, I guess. Right guard keeps getting blasted. I don't know. I thought I fixed him to like a little swing block, but he just goes straight up the middle every time. Technically, it's not terrible. What you can do is do something like this. Get a better blocker right there. Get him in motion a little bit. Yeah, I'm a big Tennessee fan, so I got Trey Smith for the Chiefs. Right guard, and then we got Juwan Jennings for the 49ers. So I got a split. So I think the QB sweep's actually doing okay. So I think I may just leave it alone. I don't know if I can make it any better, really. Next up, we got vertical. The play we've been trying to work on forever, it feels like. Vertical. I already got that written down. But I do need to test out the play itself. That's fine. So that wheel, I didn't need to go to him, honestly. Let me see. They're going man here. We'll go over here. I'd like to see him get open. This wheel route may get open. That's a double team. Still going to make a catch, though. So I don't know if that wheel is going to... See, that's not too bad, honestly. Going man again. Now I'm fixing to get sacked. I'm just going to eat that one. Zone. Good play by the defender. I'll think about that more. Either way, I got to fix that wheel route. Next up, we got wide receiver corners. Let's see if this drag doesn't get caught up on anybody. Oh, it wasn't too terrible. That was against man. This is zone. Let's see if he can get over there. That's what I want to see. Very nice. Very nice. We fixed it. Good deal. This is why you do this, so you can fix stuff like that. Now, he got hit a little bit there. He still released okay. I didn't know if that helped any. See, that's what you don't want to see, him get stuck in the line. So you probably don't need to motion him out. That's what it's supposed to look like. Very clean. Came off the snap really well. And I got sacked there. Let's see. The going man. Cover 0. I love that corner route. I hit a little too lightly, but I love hitting that route. Reminds me of the old fun and gun days. So that drag worked a little bit better. Next is BB screen. I think we fixed a block on this one. Swing block. Let's see if that helped. We're going man, so I'm going to have to throw off my back foot on this one. Man again. Good little throw to Hickson. We need to see more of that this year. I need to incorporate this play into my offense a whole lot more. If I can just rely on my quarterback to make the play. Now, they keep going man. Eventually, I'm going to have to go to zone on purpose just so we can test out that swing. Okay, there we go. Let's see. So that corner just comes down every time. It's so... That guy comes down every time. See, it's going to get picked off. And I don't know what to do about that. That's a pick. That's what we're used to seeing from Arthur. But I don't know what to do about that swing route. Somebody always comes down to block it. So let me go back. Even like against a cover 3. Somebody just comes straight down. Like, here comes that safety. Like, he just makes an easy play. And this halfback, maybe I may have to do this. Something like that, maybe a little bit better. You may just have to motion your halfback out to make it work. That's probably the solution right there. See, that's why you test stuff. Little things like that can go a long way. Oops, not this guy. Go back. I'll do it one more time. Oops, it went man. My bad. I picked the wrong play. Okay, so that's good. I think if you just motion that halfback out, you'll be fine. Otherwise, I don't know what other run block route to put there. Next, we're moving on to split. AB sweep. I didn't really change anything. Double slants. Let me see if this flat gets open fine. You may have to do something like that. Have to throw it early just because your fullback isn't the fastest in the world. I bet that would look really good against man. I'm just curious. Let's try that. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go like cover 2 man. He's all over him. Okay, I just want it for sure. But this is more of a left hash play anyways, where you come over here. Or you can go to one of those slants maybe, if you're feeling risky enough. Something like that. Either way, I think that's fine. BB option, that's fine. PA roll right. We need to test the crosser to see if it's a little... I think that's a little too much. I think this is a little too close right here. So we may have to turn this to like a go route to simplify it a little bit. He's wide open over there. Just a bad throw. So, okay, they're going cover 0. This is going to be the test. That's what you don't want. A little too clogged up right here. Just too many bodies, and the tight end was triple team. That didn't help things either. But either way, I think that's too close. I think he probably just needs to be a go route. I wouldn't mind doing a post, but even then, I think he may get a little cluttered. So I'm going to go ahead, and we're just going to fix that. This is going to be split. This is going to be PA roll right. And halfback 2. Or, no, it's wide receiver 2. To a go. That's what we're going to have to do there. All right, let's keep going. AB lead. I'm there. BB sting. PA tight end drag. I didn't change anything except the delayed route. Oh, he's super slow. Why did he take forever to get open there? Let's just go right here. Let's go zone. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Do that again. Go in zone. He just ain't getting open early enough. You got to hope the blocking's decent. And he gets picked up right there. The whole play is actually meant to come over here because of this drag. So they're going zone. Come over here. That's what you're looking for. Zone again. Like, hit that guy. He will not get open against cover 4. We can test that right here. We can go right here. So if I went cover 4, he'll never get open. So I probably need to make that change. See, he got the catch, but still, I don't like that play in general. Everything's too condensed for my liking. So I'm just going to write that down. PA tight end drag, and we'll fix some routes later. I think I'm not going to go back. I'll do this on another time, probably on my own time. I'm going to finish up the stream here in a little bit. I just want to look through the rest of these, and I'll make my notes, and I'll head on out. PA roll rights. I do want to test one thing. We already looked at this play, but I'm going to test out this out route. Oops, it would help if I picked the right play. There we go. Let's go just cover 2. So I think this tight end, okay, that's not bad. He was open a little bit more than I thought. I just didn't know if he was going to get stuck with that flat route. That's just a bad throw. Try it again. That guy gets in the way every time. Interesting. Again, that cross route may need to be something. Yeah, we've already decided we're going to change that. Okay, that's on my list. Let's keep going. Sweep. This was another one that we tried to fix. Not bad. Get a block right there. If you had a super fast quarterback, I think you could do damage with this play. But my quarterback, I think he's got like 80, 2 speed. So this play's kind of doable now. What really helps is this fullback is actually blocking up the middle. He plugs up anything that's there. You just got to hope you get blocking on the outside to go with it. Something like this. And this is what you're looking for right here. So QB sweep may be part of my new of the offense when I get stuff like that happening. So that's good that we adjusted that. Hitches, I need to test it. I don't know. Does he get open right here? Not bad. Yeah, hitch worked fine. We're going man. Cover 1. We'll go to the A-back. We're going zone. Who's open? This guy is. They're going man again. Looks like they're going cover 0. We'll go over the top. Almost made the catch. They're going zone on this one. Open right there. So that hitch actually worked out okay. Nice. So I didn't really have to do anything there. So the play was good to begin with. Let me look here. Wheelies, we did fix that. We're going zone. We'll go here. Just pick up whatever yards you can. It's just a simple one there. They're going zone again. You only got one zone. Actually got a couple zone beaters. You can go to that guy right there if he can get open a little bit quicker. He's not open over the middle, so we'll go here. But the play is meant for the wheel routes. We'll go to that guy right there. They're going man. They're going cover 0. You can go to this tight end on a fade. You got to make the catch, buddy. Otherwise, I think the play's fine. Wheelies, let's see. Counter, BB screen. I don't have any faith in this one. I think the blocking on the right side is not going to be the best in the world, but we're going to try it. Let's do like a cover 2. If it can handle cover 2, it can handle anything. It's not terrible. See, I need to use this play more often since I got Briggs in this position a lot on this play. So coming over here, I think will be well worth it. Just another way to give him the ball. So I think that's going to be fine. Let's move on. Triple option, read. I didn't do nothing there. Triple, okay, this is the play. Can we test it? The first thing I'm going to test, can I hand the ball to the fullback? Nope, it didn't do it. He just doesn't get it. He doesn't do it. So the only thing I can think of is I may change that. You know the option reverse plays and like I formation is strong and weak? I may try that there. That may be the route we need. Oh, that was weird. That may be what we need right here. The wide receiver's coming clean through without me having to motion him. I'm going to get a touchdown. But I can't hand the ball off to the fullback. We will get that fixed. Oh, that's just really weird. Go back. Do you notice that? Go back and look what happens when I pitch it. Everybody went back. That's like a glitch. That's weird. They both turned their head as soon as I pitched it. We'll try it again. See, it happened again. So that's a problem. I need to actually go back and fix that. I don't know what I've done wrong there. Only thing I changed was the fullback run. And yeah, I think that's all I fixed. Wide receiver option. We'll fool with it some more later on. And wide receiver screen, we can try this. Let me go and change it to a zone because that's what I need to test. Let's do a cover 3. If he can't hit cover 3, then it just ain't meant to be. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Nice little play. They're going zone. Come over here. But that's what worries me. Do you see that guy could have instantly picked that off? He just didn't pick up the block. So I wonder if you need to come over here, get an extra blocker. Maybe that's what you got to do. So maybe some of these screens, you just need to bring an extra blocker over for something like that. That may be for the best. I just got to keep that in mind. Okay, so I got a few things written down so what I can work on a little bit later. I'm not going to do that now. I've done 2 hours of streaming. So I think I'm done. If anybody else has anything to add, let me know. And other than that, I'm going to head on out of here. And I will probably go live tomorrow night. We're going to play the next stuff in the next couple of games in our Dynasty, I guess. I'm wonder if the AI is bugging out and trying to adjust focus on the fullback. I think that's the problem, Day. I think you're right. Something with that fullback. It just I don't know. It maybe changing that route, the fullback route, maybe messed that up. So I probably need to revert back to what it was and try something else. I'm gonna put that. Let me just write that down. Fullback. I'm just gonna put a circle around it. I think you're right on that. Okay. Anybody got anything else? Again, thank you all for coming in and hanging out. I just needed to work on some things because again, this is the offense that I'm running at the moment, and I wanted to help out my passing game a little bit. Hopefully, some of this will help. I just got to implement a little bit better, but we'll see what happens. I'm still looking into the other second channel. There's some games I want to play. Like some of the other favorite games I really enjoy playing is like the story-based stuff. I could just play that stuff all day long, but I just never get time to do it because I'm so focused on Playbook Gamer. The problem is, this is a football channel, and I don't want to muddle it up with Skyrim and Red Dead Redemption, although I'd like to. One of the problems I'm having is I use OBS. I'll show you right here. I use OBS to do all my recording, my streaming, and all that good stuff. Even with YouTube, I do all my streaming. You see it's stopped streaming. I do everything through OBS, but it only lets me have one account at a time. I can't have multiple accounts. I got a second channel I can use. I just can't go live with it unless I switch the account every single time. And I really don't want to switch them out over and over again. Either that or I may have to come up with I don't know. I'll come up with something. Somebody said I need to go with this Twitch for that. The only problem I have with Twitch is it doesn't keep your videos. So I may have to store them and put them over on YouTube or maybe on this channel. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll see what I do with that. I kind of like the idea. I don't know if anybody's down for this. I was going to show you what I can do. I'm good with other games on this channel. Thank you, Patrick, for your support on that. What I've thought about doing is for the other channel, or if it's going to be a Twitch channel, just because, again, I have an account issue with OBS, I may put, like, down here, this is my non-sports stuff, can come down here, fine with other games on this channel. Okay, well, that kind of takes it out of, I don't have to worry about it if I do everything on this channel. So that's something just for me to think about. Can you create a poll in your community tab for which game you want to start with on your other channel? I don't know what I'm going to do with there. I've thought about maybe Red Dead Redemption. I want to go back and play some Skyrim. It's been too long. I just love that game so much. I'm thinking a story-driven game of some sort, just something I can kind of get lost in for a while. I know Red Dead can kind of get me there, and then some. I've thought about maybe doing Grand Theft Auto, maybe anything Rockstar. I'm all for it. I don't know. I'll come up with something, but I need to figure out how I'm going to handle the channel thing. Once I figure that out, then I can start doing some other gaming stuff with some of these other genres. We'll see kind of what I decide there. But either way, thanks for everybody coming in, and I'll talk to you guys later.